Hello all. I thought I'd make a quick video of how you get free cars. I seem to get free cars a lot, so figured I'd fill you guys in on how that happens, and while showing you my kind of year-end collection and what's going on before I store half of it, all of it. Who knows? It's probably the most cars I've ever had running at once, to be honest. So celebration. Let's see. Free cars. How do you get free cars? Well, this little one wasn't free. I potted this one at friend's auto shop, and as soon as I realized it was a Honda, I just needed it. So I told him, let's bring it to my house right now. So we negotiated, and that's what happened. And unfortunately, right away, of course, the night I insured it, or the night after I insured it that day, I hit a deer. Kind of bounced that in and pushed the door jamb back a bit, but well, I think ICBC is going to fix it. I hope. We'll see. Still waiting for the claims adjuster to let me know. But it's very clean. I really like this little truck. It's I'd like to keep it forever and ever, but who knows? You can't keep them all. I had it all cleaned up for the car show. Took it to the Radium car show and showed it off. Some people really liked it, and some people thought it didn't belong there. I put new tires on the back. Some old tires I had on the front. They're no good though. I'm going to replace them. And some 89 CRX 14-inch wheels. So they match the right year Honda wheels. Thought that they'd be cool on there. Had them forever. So that's my daily driver right now. I take it to work and back and go get plywood and get really good gas mileage. This guy, you guys have seen it, my little Honda turbo race car. I haven't driven it since the cops caught me with the wrong insurance papers. So, oh well. My other car is now I know it's insured. My bookkeeper's driving it while I work through hers. So yeah, this little car is just about ready to go in the backyard. Got it full of Honda parts. Still got the numbers on it. Anne was here. Yes, she was. Uh, Full of Honda parts. Put like things in like places. So I figured if it's going to storage, off it goes. I should have pulled the racing tires off for storage, but I think I'm too lazy. So I'm just going to park it on some pieces of plywood or something. And hopefully they stay round enough for next season. And this one did me well this year. Nothing wrong with it. It's still got the racing numbers on the side. 11.15 second, 8th mile. Not a terror, but fast enough for an old van. Pretty fun. That thing gets excellent gas mileage. But I've filled it up with van parts and some storage parts. I'll drive in the backyard, and that's a mobile shed. You can see I got S14 written from the inside style. That's September 14th, seeing as the new license plates don't tell you when your insurance runs out. So I remind myself with some, what do you call that, shoe polish. So yeah, we'll park that one. That one did excellent for the year. Really like the new wheels too, with the big tires on the back and got those chrome reverse rims. So what else do we got here? This car, how did I get this one? I got an email at 11 o'clock at night one night that said if I was there within 25 minutes with payment, I could take this away for dirt cheap. So I got this for dirt cheap, drove it straight home that night, and then ever since then been working through problems. My bookkeeper bought it from me, and I've been helping her work through the rest of the problems. Right now, that's why she's driving my cars. We were sorting through what we thought was a bad head gasket. Instead, sometimes all the symptoms are a bad head gasket, and really, it's just spark plugs and a heater hose. Yeah, one of the heater hoses way underneath next to the head was gone, and the spark plugs are more worn out than I've ever seen. So $30, quick fix, and that thing's should be back roller. I think she might sell it because she wants an automatic. So this thing will be up for grabs anytime. Dead solid, no rust. except for the hood a bit, but that's besides the point. Very little rust. 96 or 97 Civic. Some kids really like those. Base model, standard. The bus. I want to take the bus to my dad's, but he has no room to store it. I think I'm going to go see if I can make a offer to the neighbors for all the years of being in their way and hoping that this is the last one. It's a full runner, air suspension, gets up and goes, brand new engine. It just needs to leave here. The owner thinks he wants it on vegetable oil. I'd rather not put it on vegetable oil, but I don't know. I don't want to do the research. He says he's mentally handicapped and can't do the research, but I think that's just his excuse. So hopefully we can finish this one up and get it out of here. Chris was using it for storage for a while, and now it's emptied back out. So it's getting ready. This one is my ex-wife's car that she is working on with me. I still have it kicking around. It's got a S10 frame underneath it, and a 4.3 and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of ready to just be welded up and done, but it's not really what I care to work on. However, I was going to do it next. And where do we get this? Got it out of a farm field where I used to do papers as a kid. Chris told me that he knew the owner and he was maybe ready to get rid of a few cars. So we got a sneak peek at the collection and drug this one out of there and then just started hot rodding from there. So one day maybe I'll finish it unless someone stops by and takes it away. But yeah, we didn't pay for much for that. Got lots of parts into it that we've salvaged and found and a few new parts. So that leads us this little guy. It's pretty cool. I guess I kind of gave it away. How do you get free cars? Which one was the free car? This is the free car. I paid a bit of money for all the rest of them and fixed them up here and there, but this guy was arrived a few days ago. It's been stored in a wood shop for decades. Before that, I don't know if it was under a shed or what, but it hasn't had any hours outside for a long time. It's original paint, original bloody everything. It's got 35,000 original miles on it. Steering wheel's a little rotten. Gotta work on that. Front seat's a little rotten. Gotta fix a few things up, but with 35,000 original miles, I'm gonna take a crack at trying to get it started. So that's gonna come soon. I got the shop cleaned out, ready to go. The milling machine unburied. So this is just about ready to move that little car in here, and I guess I'm gonna build this one next because it has a leaky windshield and it needs to be out of the weather. So it hasn't rained the last few days, but I'm sure the snows are coming. I got to get it under cover. So very clean little car. I can't believe that I'm blessed with stuff like this, how it just arrives. Yeah, that back seat I might even be able to tidy up and clean up as is. All the parts are here to put it back together. It's a one owner car, so I guess that makes me the second owner. And yeah, very little wrong with it. I'm going to clean it up. Maybe drive that one next spring as my new car. So, question is, how do you get free cars? Because I get a lot. Only one of these is free. And of course, that is this one. And how do I get free cars? I think it's if you have a pile of garbage large enough, people will just put more garbage on the pile. And I've got a large pile of garbage cars. This group isn't too bad, as most of them run. Obviously not the old Model A in the corner. That doesn't run. I haven't got this running yet, but I'll bet you it does. And that does have a running engine in it. Just haven't fired it up in a while, but this whole lot runs. So how do you get more free cars? You just have a pile of cars and people will put more on top of it. So a neighbor that I've known for a long time, he sold his property way up in the bushes, self-sustaining house, wood shop and everything up there. There's a lot of cars up there, but he sold the property So everything's got to be removed. I think he said he's got a year to do it. I don't know how long he's already been working on it. But this one had to go. So I went up, pushed it right out of the wood shop, hosed the dust off of it, and it even still had air in the tires. So I got lucky. Maybe someone else will get lucky and find the rest of his collection while he's getting rid of it. But how do you get free cars? Well, it's usually someone needs to get rid of it now. I had a open shed, and he admired my shed with nothing in it because I was in between projects. Asked if I could push a car right into there, and I said, "You betcha I could." So here I get this then, just because it needed a good home. It hasn't been outside in decades, and he knows I work on a lot of cars, judging by the pile all the time. So yeah, I'm blessed with another free car to put together. I'm the second owner of this beauty. I'm looking forward to driving it. Yeah, no end of parts. Morris Oxford 52. Way too cool. That's kind of my season wrap up. Season ain't over, but I figured while they're all lined up like this, I'll make a little video and give you guys a look. So that's all. I'm gonna sign out for today, and I'm happy you guys joined me. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.